Most AI tool roundups on these platforms are just sponsored reads designed to get you to click that affiliate link. When you're a student or a recent graduate, pulling 30 hours a week, slinging heavy crates at a grocery store, your budget is zero. You absolutely can't throw money on software that automate away your critical thinking. I took an intense digital marketing campaign brief for the e-commerce brand Swappie and forced 5 popular AI tools to execute it across 4 sequential milestones. I tracked every single minute of human friction on my physical notepad and put it up against my actual €13 hourly wage at my survival job. Here is the raw screen recording data on which software platforms are just predatory cash grabs, and the only 2 tools that actually upgraded my final output without costing me a single euro. Okay, so the baseline rules for this challenge are: as an early career marketer, my daily focus window is just 2 hours before physical exhaustion sets in and I have to run to my day job. So for this campaign challenge, so the targeted brand for this test is Swappie, the Nordic refurbished iPhone e-commerce platform. For this test, ChatGPT and Claude are our foundational standards because the free plans of those are quite enough for most of the people and quite impressive. So if a specialized paid tool doesn't vastly outperform the raw prompting inside a baseline LLM, it's a direct drain on my budget. Milestone 1, target audience extraction, the research phase. Here I'm using Perplexity AI to harvest real-world consumer anxieties instead of generic SEO lists. When you go into Perplexity AI, you will be landed on this page where you will be doing all your stuff. So here we are gonna put our prompt. Let's see if the dictation works here on Perplexity. So I'm just gonna say the prompt and it should be able to take the prompt. Let's try. Search across Reddit threads, product review forums, and consumer tech blogs to extract the top 15 raw emotional complaints, anxieties, and fear that consumers experience when buying a refurbished smartphone from platforms like Swappie or Black Market. Focus especially on hidden internal defects, battery health variations, and trust issues. Provide direct source codes and links. It has taken the prompt like a pro. Now we just hit submit and wait for the magic to happen. Watch how it skips the past generic block marketing fluff. It's pulling raw text straight from real human complaints on Reddit about battery health degradation. This is real gold for a marketer. If I did this manually on Google, it would take me like 2 hours of scrolling past ads to find these specific threads. And Perplexity did it in 45 seconds with direct citations, which gives my portfolio piece an immediate authority. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, time for the review. So the phase is the research phase, and the metric that we are using here is the research latency. And I would say the research was a pass. And 15 unique human pain points were extracted in just 45 seconds. Okay, now let's move on to the next milestone. And this one is called strategic persona mapping. This is the synthesis stage where we create our targeted customer persona. This is where we will be shuffling our raw text data into an analytical and structural customer avatar using NotebookLM. When you'll be in NotebookLM, you'll have an interface like this one. So here, let's name this first Swappie campaign test. So at first, here we add our sources. So at first, let's copy all the text from the ones that we got from Perplexity for the context, because for these AI tools, context is the main thing. So here we dump the text and add it as a source. Then we get all the links that we got from Perplexity and dump the links as sources here in NotebookLM as well. Let's do this for all the links. It can be a bit repetitive, but Let's hang in there and keep going. Now, all the links and our sources, the source text is added to NotebookLM. Now we just prompt it. The exact prompt that we will be using here is this. Based strictly on the uploaded source transcripts of consumer anxieties, synthesize a hyper-focused, data-backed buyer persona for Swappie in Nordic market. Outline their core emotional barrier to purchase, their primary financial trigger, and detail 3-step customer awareness journey. Avoid generic marketing jargon and ground everything in the source document. Now we hit go and let's hope for the best. Here we can see it has already generating responses. It has completed our request and it has done it under like 30 seconds. So it has also given the buyer persona a name. It's called the Nordic Pragmatic Sustainabilist. That's fancy. I'm quite impressed that the response column in NotebookLM maps out the buyer persona layers as well here. The reason that this is a winner because it does not hallucinate on generic internet definitions. I think it builds deep competence and strategy for free. Look at this barrier block where it mapped out the battery lottery anxiety as number 1 psychological block. I guess this gives me a clear direction to build my campaign structure. Now, so that we don't lose this gold, we will save this as a note. Now we move on to our third milestone, and here the goal is copywriting. And here we will be using Jasper AI for writing all the copies for our upcoming campaign. And the first time you get into Jasper, it will ask you some questions regarding what kind of work you do and basic questions like that. After that, you will be landing on this page. So to prompt Jasper AI properly, at first we upload the buyer persona that we got from NotebookLM. I saved it as a PDF. So we upload this so that it has proper context over everything. Now we prompt it. So the prompt is use the standard Facebook ad hook template to write 3 high conversion promotional ad hooks for Swappie, targeting tech savvy buyers who are anxious about battery health variations. Here I can see enhance prompt button. Let's see what this one does. Enhanced it somehow. Now we hit send and let's see what happens. Doing its work and it's done. Let's see what it came up with. For some reason it came up with some agent recommendation or something like that. I am not really getting what it's all about, but here we will proceed with generate without agent and let's see what happens. Is there anything happening? Yes. It's working. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so it has completed our request. So here we can see Swappie battery health FB hooks. 61% of refurbished buyers worry their new phone will die by lunch. That fear is fair. The fear is fair. Hook 2. Every Swappie phone passes 52-point diagnostic before it reaches you, and not one ships with battery under 80% health. No exceptions. Hook 3. Curiosity. There's a reason buying a Swappie phone isn't a battery gamble like the second-hand market. Most people never find out until they have taken the risk. This is okay-ish, and honestly speaking, if we share same amount of context with ChatGPT or Claude, the free plan can get us an output like this one, or even better. And here on Jasper AI, the Pro plan costs 69 euros a month. I must say there are quite a few limitations on Jasper AI as well. When I was dabbling inside, there is a hefty limitation on how many brand voices you can create in here for 69 euros per month, which in my opinion is really not a good deal. Honestly speaking, to pay for this subscription, I have to work quite a lot of extra hours at my day job. And my question is, why would I pay a massive premium for a rigid text editor when Claude or ChatGPT can generate highly contextual copy for free? So time for the stress test review, platform, Jasper AI, Pro Plan, metric, copywriting, cost per month, 69 euros. Personally, I would say not recommended, not worth it. Now let's move on to our fourth milestone, where we will be generating our creatives for our campaign. Here I'll be stress testing automated variant graphic generator called AdCreative.ai. When we hop onto AdCreative.ai, it will ask you some kind of similar questions like Jasper AI, like what kind of business you're running, what kind of work you're doing, something like that. So after you're done with that, it will land you on this page. So here we can see the brand setup thingy. So the first thing we will be doing here is we import the website link. So here it will be Swappie. As we are in Finland, we will be using the Finnish website. So here is the website, and copy the website URL and paste it here. It's scanning for something. It is still scanning. It has finished scanning. So it is asking me to upload the brand logo, and it has already selected some brand colors, which I don't think they are Swappie colors. Are they? I don't think so, no. So here we upload the logo. Okay, it has imported the colors from the Swappie logo, and it has also made some variations of the light and dark logo. Okay, good. Now the brand colors look good enough, so we save and continue. So for the Swappie brand colors, here we see the color hex code, paste the hex code here, and brand color 2, what was the hex code? Pure white. We copy paste that in here as well. Okay, so the colors and everything is set it up. What is advanced setup? Okay, I don't have access to their ad accounts. Nope. So let's hit create brand and let's see what happens. I am quite excited for this one. So it has given me some credits and stuff. It says here AI generated asset selection. So for now we will just stick to static. We will just hit generate static and we select what kind of creative we want to generate. So for this test we will be doing social posts, and we will be selecting our platform aspect ratio. So here we can see it has already recommended the X post size 1:1. Let's keep it that way. And trending templates, yes. Next step. So here it is asking us to select the template filters. Here we select the e-commerce, no electronics, type branding, and let's see. First one that I saw was, yes, like this one is more stylish and suits our brand, I guess. I'll select. Now we go next step, upload background image. So for the image, we will be using this iPhone image. Yes. And for the prompt section, here is a brain icon. Let's see. It says suggest prompt. Let's see what it does. It is thinking. So it came up with a prompt: create a clean modern Swappie ad that showcases a refurbished iPhone as smarter, more affordable way to get premium Apple tech. Emphasize trust like new quality and sustainability with a simple digital first feel that appeals to. Okay, this is quite a generic prompt, to be honest. Then we hit next. So it is giving us some quality tiers. As we have some free credits, we can burn some credits. So I will use the master. It will burn 3 credits. Let's see. We will name this project as well. So same name. Now we generate. It is working. Let's see. Fingers crossed. It is coming up with some creatives here. These are good, but I feel like these are a bit outdated, more like 2012 vibes. So the price that a user will be paying to use this platform for generating ad creatives is just absurd. For 10 credits and like $20, 20 euros something, and we just burned 3 credits. So the bill can rack back up very fast. And there is some controversial reviews on this tool as well, that the users complained and flagged some unexpected recurring card charges up to 339 euros, and it sometimes denies the users to cancel their 7-day trial and unexpectedly bill them. So I would say completely avoid this template trap. So on a budget constraint, manual layout configuration platforms like Canva, Figma, Adobe Express can do much better job every time. And for those, free options are available, especially for Canva. There's a free option and there's a lot which can be done in the free plan of Canva. So the stress test review time again, platform AdCreative, I would say this is a fail for the price and for the predatory user complaints about this tool. So I would say it was a complete fail. So after testing all 5 tools and stress testing them in their specialized fields for making our test campaign happen for Swappie, I came to a conclusion that only 2 works in terms of the value they provide in such low price bracket or sometimes for free. So here are our winners, Perplexity AI and NotebookLM. For Perplexity AI, there are 2 plans that you should be opting. So the first one is the free plan, which is quite good. But if you're using it on a regular basis, only then go for the starter 20 euro per month plan, which will get you a long way. Then for the NotebookLM, the free plan is more than enough for normal people. But if you're a power user, only then you should opt for the paid plan. And for our baseline tools, ChatGPT or Claude, they both have free and paid plans. So there are some limitations on the free plan. You might hit some limits in a day or maybe weekly. So if you're writing commercial copies on a regular basis, I would suggest you opt for their paid plan as well. Yeah, that's it. And the other 2 AI tools, which are Jasper AI and AdCreative.ai, for the price and for the output that they provide for the price that they charge, I feel like it's not justified enough. I would personally completely ignore these, and I would say they don't really deserve my hard-earned cash. Hiring managers, they don't care about what overhyped AI keywords you have on your resume. They care if you can actually build marketing systems that convert under real-world constraints. I took the final structured campaign map for Swappie that we built using this zero-cost stack and packaged it into a clean, downloadable PDF in the description down below. I recommend you grab it. Use the exact milestone sequence to build your own portfolio case studies, and subscribe if you want honest operational receipts, not sponsored software hype. Let me know in the comments which tool you think is the biggest scam out there right now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Till then, peace.